So this is not a kayaking video. This is actually going to be a camping video, but it is involving the kayak. We're going to get the kayak loaded up. Got it right behind me. It's like 90 degrees out here. Feels like 99 degrees. I picked the hottest time of the day to set up. It's about 3:15, but we're gonna make this happen. It's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to be clear, but I'm still gonna set up a rain fly just in case. But we're gonna get kayaked over there. I might bring it on just for a little bit on the kayak, but this isn't a kayaking video. This is a camping video. So let's get started. It isn't starting out very stealthy. There was no people here. Now there's somebody here and they see me with all this stuff in my kayak. Hopefully they do not say anything to me or call the cops, because they pulled away whenever I loaded up my kayak. So that's a little suspicious. But look at all this stuff. And they just may be going fishing, but you see all this stuff on my kayak? I hope I float okay. I've never kayaked with this much stuff. So we'll see if she floats. So far it's floating. She ain't sinking, that's good. Oh, so far I'm in the kayak and all my stuff is in here. I don't have any room to move around, but I'm not sinking. The other person that pulled up, they're going fishing, so they're not worried about me. That lady that pulled off though, at least she don't know where I'm going. So if she did call somebody, I could be anywhere. Oh, let's get over there. It's good that I'm coming around this bend because I'm getting away from the main road right now. Getting to be where I can be seen less and less. Once I round this corner, I am no longer visible. So I'm gonna go around these cattails. Just gonna follow this around and then go straight back, and the camp spot will be back there. I've never camped in this area. I've hung out over here before, but never camped over here. So this is gonna be a new experience. Really, the only way over here is kayaking. You can hike over here, but there's not a direct trail over here. But it's gonna be all the way back in that back right corner of the tree line back there. I can tell I've got a lot of weight in the kayak. It's a little wobbly, but it's still pretty stable. It's handling everything in my boat quite well. So we shouldn't have any issues getting to the spot. We're almost there. So we're gonna slide on in here. And here we are. As you can see, loaded up. It's pretty heavy. So I'm gonna start getting this stuff unpacked, get camp set up. It's kind of breezy, but it's not supposed to rain or anything. And this is a beautiful spot to camp in. Let's get it going. Okay, so I'm not being very stealthy right now. Kind of out in the open, but it's beautiful. Really, nobody's gonna come back here unless they come on boat. They might hike back here, but I doubt it. But follow me. I'm gonna set the campsite back this way behind me. So we're gonna go ahead and get that process started. The rain fly, it doesn't look real great right now. It's really just kind of hanging here for some shade. If we got an emergency rain, it's gonna protect me. But I'm mainly just getting it thrown up right now as quick as I can. I just want to take a break here in a little bit, but I wanted to at least get the tent up. You can see under here. I can get in. If I can find like a stick or something, I can prop that up. But for right now, I'm good with it. I'm just in the tent right now. I'm just getting my cot set up. It's pretty shaded. But that's the main reason why I got the rain fly up right now. It's just for some shade. But we're gonna get this cot set up. Got the cot set up. Got some food down there. I'm gonna get cooking here in a little bit. Gonna have some chicken Alfredo tonight with some penne pasta. It's gonna be good. But I'm gonna go sit by the fan, cool down a little bit. It's hot, but I'm good. I just need to hydrate. All right, I got the tent set up. Got my kayak over here. I didn't bring a chair. I did bring a chair, but I really didn't have room for it on my kayak. So I'm gonna be kind of just chilling in the kayak tonight, but that's okay. I'm chilling in my tent. But once it starts getting dark out, I'll probably just be, that's a tree above me. I'll probably just be tent chilling. This stick right here, this looks like it could be good at being used to prop up the tent. So let's see what happens with this. I got the rain fly to stay up with the stake. The wind's blowing though. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but at least we got some shade, and that's really all that I'm going for right now, some shade. I'm just chilling. You can see I've got the rain fly kind of propped up to get some shade. Definitely wouldn't be great if we got rain, but there's no rain showing on the radar, and it's clear. We're not supposed to get rain for a couple days now, so I'm just gonna take it easy in front of the trusty old fan here, cool down a little bit, drink some water, and then I'm gonna get cooking. Probably do a little bit of hiking after I do some cooking. So let's get that started. This is just my view from where I'm sitting at right now. It's very beautiful. I'm sure the bugs are gonna be bad, but I got some Repel Deep 40% Sportsman Max, so I should be good. I'm gonna get started getting the cook stove together. All right, so we're just gonna get this unpacked. This is pretty easy to unpack. Everything's pretty self-contained in it. Now I'm ready to cook. So, got my water for my cooking. Gonna do some penne pasta. Kind of dump some in there. 1 pound, serves 6 people. So I definitely don't need to use a whole pound. There's some people kayaking to me right now. I hope that they're just gonna turn around and go somewhere else. Cause like I'm trying to cook right now. Hopefully they don't call the cops on me, cause I'm not supposed to be camping. Well, I'm just gonna say that I'm just hanging out. I know I got my tent pitched and everything, but I'm just hanging out. But they seem to be turning around. I think they're gonna come in front of the camera. How you doing? Good. Oh. Hey. They're looking over here. They're asking. They're definitely saying maybe he's camping, but I don't think they're worried about me. But I'm just gonna keep cooking. So I've got my pasta in here. I'm gonna fire up my cook stove. We'll let that pasta boil up. It keeps wanting to boil over. I think I got too much pasta in it. But we're gonna make it work. Just put some more water in there. Keep that flame down low. But we really just need the pasta to get soft. And then we'll put in some chicken. I got some canned chicken that we'll rinse the water, we'll drain the water off of. And got some Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna let that boil for like 10 minutes. Still just cooking. Kind of stirring this up every once in a while. I got about 6 minutes left on it to let the water boil, let the noodles soften up, and then I'm gonna strain the water off of it and mix in the chicken and the Alfredo sauce and just kind of let it simmer a little bit and warm up the sauce and the chicken and everything in there. Should be pretty tasty. This stick is doing a really good job of keeping my tarp up. There's a nice little breeze. Got my trusty fan right here blowing on me. Couldn't ask for a better camp. And those people left, I heard him kind of saying he might be camping. They're not supposed to camp out here. But then they turned and left, so see if anybody shows up. I don't think anybody's gonna show up though. Okay, so most of the water has boiled off of it. It's actually starting to stick to the bottom, so I better take the heat off for right now. Take this off of here. Move that for right now. But you can see that I got some penne noodles in there. Ow, that's hot. But it is soft, which is good. Okay, so got the penne noodles in there. Gonna open this chicken. I got the water drained off the chicken. I'm just gonna put the chicken in there. My timer is going off. We're gonna season it up. We're gonna put some Creole, some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning in there. Some on the chicken. Some pepper. And then we're gonna stir that. Oh gosh. I don't want to make too big of a mess and attract any wildlife. Let's put some of this ragu in here. Let's get some more Chachere's seasoning in there, some more Creole seasoning. Get some pepper. All right, and then we'll bring the cook stove back over here. Mix this up some more. Just kind of trying to stir from the bottom. Oh yeah, it's good and saucy. There's a lot of food here. I probably cooked too much food. Let that simmer a little bit. All right, we'll let that cook for just a few minutes. Only got about 1 minute left to heat it up. Oh yeah. There's a lot of meat and a lot of sauce and a lot of pasta. This ought to be pretty good. And voila. You can see, here's my penne pasta. Let's give it a try. That's good. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna go in the tent and eat this probably. This isn't as good as the chicken and mashed potatoes that I made. I gave that like a 8 or 9 out of 10 stars. I'd give this maybe a 7 or an 8. It's okay. You know? It's more variety than a Mountain House. Probably tastes better than a Mountain House too. It's got a lot of flavor. I think the chicken is the only thing that I would change. But other than that, it's got a good taste to it. I'm gonna eat up. See what we get. But I'm just kind of also watching outside. I've been seeing some kind of movement out there. There's people in the park, but I'm gonna just chill here, gonna eat, chill out for a little bit, and then go for a hike. I don't know if you can see through there, but through that tree line I can see headlights. Hopefully they don't see me, but there's a possibility they do. So before long, I might need to put my rain fly down, just so I've got the camo to maybe hide me a little bit, because this orange is kind of sticking out. Well, I got my rain fly covering my tent. I feel like I need a little bit of masking because I can see cars through there, and oh my god, I see a wasp nest. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. See that big wasp nest? Or bees, I think it's wasp. Oh yeah, those are wasp. Wasps all over it. Just as long as they leave me alone, I'm cool. I wasn't able to eat all my pasta. I made too much pasta. So I'm just kind of walking away from camp right now. Gonna walk over to kind of a desolate area and dump my leftover food, so that way I don't attract any animals around my campsite. One good thing is the hiking trail that could possibly come this way is blocked by these trees. So if somebody wanted to walk through here, they would have to climb through all that. So somebody isn't really walking over to me too easily. I'm just gonna go back to the campsite and chill. I'm getting bit up. I need to get some bug spray on. I'm just kind of chilling in the tent right now. Just got the camo netting over me, so that way it kind of blocks me a little bit. This orange isn't real stealthy. And there are some people that could possibly see me. But the good thing is nobody can easily get over here unless they're on a kayak, or if they've got like a canoe or something. But I think I'm just gonna chill here. I really don't feel like getting in the kayak and going kayaking, and there's not really anywhere I can hike, and I was already getting bit up when I was out there. I'm just gonna kind of chill here, take it easy, and I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna cool down. I got hot again. It's starting to cool down a little bit out here. It's 83 degrees, feels like 85. Earlier it was like 91, feels like 98. So the temperatures are starting to come down. I think it's supposed to be in the 70s tonight, like the mid to upper 70s. I'll take it. It's better than 80s and 90s all night. So I think it's going to be a good night. But it's still light out there. The sun hadn't gone down yet. I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxing. That's what these stealth camps are all about, just taking it easy and relaxing. The sun's starting to go down. This is looking east right now, so it's starting to get a little darker out. The sun's starting to go down. It is approximately 7:11 p.m. And this is looking west over here. Can't really see it as easy because there's trees in the way, but that's the sun setting in the west out there. Let me see if I can get over and get a better picture of it. This is really as far as I'm willing to go over. I don't want to get in the water. Who knows if there's any wildlife in this water? It's very possible. But the sunset over there behind the trees is beautiful. So that's what we're dealing with tonight. Just a beautiful sunset in the distance. In the background behind me is west. couldn't have asked for a better night. I got the rain fly over the tent. It's pretty much incognito. If it was to rain, there's like a small chance that it could rain, but I don't think it's gonna rain. But spider, we'll see if it's gonna rain or not. But if it does, I'm covered up good. Shouldn't get wet. But I'm just coming back into the campsite now. We can see that my tent is a little more hidden now. Got the camo rain fly over it. Pretty much covered up. Over that way, I'm not really seeing any vehicles like I was earlier. So I think we're in the clear. But the really good thing is that people can't easily get over here. So if somebody wanted to come over here and mess with me, they're gonna have to get on a kayak or a canoe. Hopefully there's nobody waiting for me in the morning, but I'm gonna get out of here fairly quick. It's gonna be Saturday morning. I don't know if there'll be anybody out here fishing or not, but I'm gonna try to get out of here without being seen. I did not come in here without being seen, but thankfully people have left me alone. But I'm just enjoying this. This is where I brought the kayak in at. But I went ahead and moved the kayak to hide it. If anybody was to kayak over here, I'm a light sleeper. I'd hear them come over here. But I hid the kayak back here behind the tent. I'm gonna go hang out in the tent and just chill out. There's a nice little breeze coming through here. I'm not sweating like I was. So far it's been successful. I have a friend that I went to Columbia College with, and he wrote a book kind of on the old days of Florida. He's from Pasco County. I believe he's from the Land of Lakes area. But this is a book that he wrote kind of about how Florida has become overdeveloped and pastures that once had wildlife are becoming pavement, losing a lot of old Florida. But I feel like this is very relevant to kind of what I do. I really like to try to preserve the wild in Florida, and this is a part of history to me. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this before I go to bed, and if y'all want to check it out, you can find it on Amazon. I just kind of wanted to show you all this little introduction page, but this is nonfiction written by Harold R. Andrews, and this work of nonfiction names, events, and locations are portrayed truthfully to the best of the author's knowledge. And there's different chapters in here: moving to the country, Smokey Joe, wild horses in Florida, gators, cypress trees, and cats, skin bobbing and at night, page 53, church and football don't mix, Coon Bay, what goes boom in the night. So I'm excited to get to read it. But yeah, if y'all want to check it out, Harold R. Andrews, Pasco, Pastures to Pavement. It's a really cool looking book too. I thought this was a good read while I camp. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll check back with y'all in a little bit. So right now I'm just kind of out here outside of my tent. There are bugs galore out here right now. I'm gonna spray some DEET on my rain fly to get some of the bugs away from my tent. And then I'm gonna spray my tent. I'm gonna spray myself too. Yeah, there's some wild sounds out here right now. This is what it looks like out here right now. When I came out here, I shined the light out on the lake and there was a loud sound out there, so I don't know if there's anything around me right now. If maybe it was just a fish out there. Hopefully it wasn't a gator or anything. But I'm getting back in the tent. I'm gonna spray myself with some bug spray. I'm probably in for the night. When I was out there, lots of bugs. I'm not trying to get bit up. So spraying the tent and spraying myself in the tent, being covered and everything else, I should be good from the bugs tonight. We'll see. But I'm just gonna watch a little bit of either some Netflix or YouTube, and it's still pretty early, like 8 o'clock, but it's really dark. You can see out there that there is no light right now. So I'll check back in with you, let y'all know if anything happens, but otherwise you'll see me before the night's over. Hey everybody, it's about 10 o'clock p.m. I'm just kind of wrapping it up for the night, getting ready to fall asleep here pretty soon. I hope I sleep good tonight. It's a little windy out, so like the rain fly is kind of hitting my tent, and I'm camping fairly close to the water. I don't usually camp by the water like this, so it has me a little paranoid. You never know what lurks in or near the waters, but I'm just hoping that the critters are in bed. But I doubt that, because there are a lot of nighttime creatures. But if anything exciting happens, I'll bring you guys on so you can see it. But I expect everything to go well. I think it's going to be a good night. I don't know how good I'm going to sleep. I don't sleep the best when I'm camping. I toss and turn a lot already as is, and sleeping on the cot, it doesn't hurt my back, but it's it's harder to toss and turn, so sleeping just doesn't do as great as usual. But I'm gonna just wrap it up for the night, and I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. I'm gonna wake up about 7 a.m, tear down, pack up, kayak out of here, and then try to get out of here as quick as possible with being unseen. But you all have a good night, and see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. The sun is just kind of coming up. It's just getting ready to turn 7 o'clock. It's 6:54 a.m. I just got up. I'm just gonna kind of get everything packed up in the tent, like my sleeping bag and my cot. Start getting some of the stuff put away in a bag, and then I'm gonna go outside and kind of show you all what it looks like outside this morning. But good morning, everybody. All right, everybody, I'm just out here taking in some of the beauty of the sunrise this morning. It's beautiful on the lake. You can see over in the east in the distance the sun is rising. It's just a little past 7. It's 7:12. We're gonna start getting this broken down. It shouldn't take too long to break down. I think it takes less time to break it down than it does to set it up. So we're gonna get that started and get the kayak packed up, start our journey back across the lake. All right, so I've got everything packed up. Everything is the way it was when I came here. Got everything packed up on my kayak, weighted down, ready to launch. See y'all back at the truck. Let's head on out. I am pooped. There we go. There we go, we're launched. It's beautiful out here right now. I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like out here this morning. Next stop, my truck. Well, my truck won't start. And that might be a park ranger pulling up. I hope it's not. Because they're definitely wondering what I'm doing right now. Why are they watching me? Well, my truck started at least. There's a park ranger. I'm definitely gonna have to throw my stuff in the truck. Because this is definitely a park ranger. He's just cleaning trash though, so hopefully he don't give a shit about me. Let's hurry up and get my book bag in there. Sleeping bag in there, I mean. I don't think he saw everything I'm doing. Well, it's just taking out trash, I think. So I'm gonna finish packing up, get out of here. So the park ranger is just picking up his trash and stuff. I don't think he's too worried about me. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna finish loading up the kayak and get out of here. I hope that you all enjoyed this camp. I hope it was exciting. It was exciting for me. I really enjoyed it. Leave a comment what you think. Should I do more stealth camps? Where should I stealth camp at? Think about it and leave a comment. Have a great day, y'all. See you soon.